Hi, this is Deborah Atkinson and I'm the voice for fitness. And I want to tell you the biggest mistake that I've ever made in 30 years, and I've made it more than once, I'm sorry to say, but it's probably been the biggest obstacle for me in my career. So I've done okay. I've been what I'd call pretty successful. I'm pretty happy with my life, pretty happy with the accomplishments I've done, but I think I could have done a lot more, a lot faster had I not made this mistake. So I felt like I pretty well knew what I was doing when I was 22 and just starting out in this field. And now that I'm 50 and I know I didn't know what I didn't know, the words that I know hurt me most were, I already know that. So I'm not going to test you, but I'm going to ask, do you say that? Hi, this is Deborah Atkinson, the voice for fitness, and the author of... Hi, this is Deborah Atkinson, the founder of The Voice for Fitness. I've been a fitness professional for 30 years. Hi, this is Deborah Atkinson, founder of The Voice for Fitness. I've been a fitness professional for 30 years. And I know that the words that held me back the most in those 30 years were, I already know that. So do a self-check. Do you ever say that? And here's what I mean. You go to a conference, you read a book, but probably happens live more than from a book. You hear somebody say something, or you hear a mentor or a manager or a colleague say something that absolutely you have heard before, and your immediate reaction is already know that. Or maybe you're in the middle of a project or trying to solve something and you've asked for help, and the answer you get is one that seems really familiar, and your initial words are, I already knew that. That's not very helpful. It's really what you're thinking. Here's what I've learned from some of the biggest gurus, and I'm still making this mistake myself. So it's not that I'm cured, that's for sure. It's just now that I'm a little bit more aware of it. I wish that was something that I had started to change when I was 22. Because even at 50, having had a little bit of success, I think I would have had a lot more if I could change that right now. So here's what has to happen if you're really, really going to grow. As successful entrepreneurs that I listen to talk about how they got where they are now, most of them are extremely humble. They are the quietest ones in the room when there are a lot of smart people in the room. They sit back and they listen, or they are the most curious ones. They're the ones asking questions, not just sitting, listening, and nodding as if they already knew it, or yes, acknowledging that, okay, that makes sense to me because I heard a little bit of that before, and this is how this fits for me in my picture. They're actually trying to learn more about a perspective of someone else. So talk about diversity, right? We give that some lip service, but diversity means collecting different pieces of information from different minds so that you can grow yours. It's not letting somebody else say they're smarter than you or admitting that they are, and if they are, so what? Smarter does not necessarily mean more profitable. But if you want to be the profitable kind of smart, you have to be willing to actually unlearn some of that content that you already know and go backward and try to learn it differently, from a different perspective and better. And if you can readjust your thinking, reframe it in a new way, you're going to go forward a lot faster from where you are right now, no matter where that is. There's a great book out there by a man called Goldsmith. What got you here won't get you there. And it's extremely true in this instance. You'll have to reframe. You'll have to let go of some of the things that you know if you want to get leveled up to the next spot in your career. Think about that. And if it was helpful, click right here and get on my blog, subscribe, interact, share your ideas, and share the ways you're vulnerable with people who may not have as much experience with you, or maybe who have more experience with you, but who need your fresh eyes. So the idea is that no matter where you are in the country, we all don't need to reinvent the wheel, but we may need to take pieces of something you're doing, something she's doing and he's doing, and then integrate that into our own. And we'll all be more successful, and we'll all help more people. And I'll see you right there.